everyone. So in this lesson, we are going to talk about how to add opt-in forms to your blog post for maximum results. And the results being getting more people to subscribe to your email list. So let's hop over here. So there are several ways. I'm going to show you, I guess, basically what's a free way. And then I'll follow it up with another way that's actually a paid plugin if you want to go that route. So here is one of my blog post. Down here, this right here is actually an opt-in. Even though it enrolls them in my course, it also gets their email. And then this here, both of these are opt-in forms I use with one of my plugins. And then also these things here on my sidebar, all of these right here are actually opt-ins as well. They lead to other pages in my blog that are restricted access. And so when I click on this, it's going to show a pop-up window from my email program, which is MailerLite, and it asks for the email address. And then once they enter that in, another box opens up with the link to go into whatever it is they're trying to get. So I love MailerLite. If you don't use MailerLite, MailerLite is free up until you reach 1,000 subscribers. And so I actually keep mine below 1,000 on purpose. It's really great to say I have like 10,000 subscribers, you know, but realistically, if you're just getting started, it's going to take you a while to get to that point. And also, the higher number doesn't really mean anything if they are not interacting with you, meaning they don't open your emails. So with MailerLite and with most of the programs, you can actually go back and see of all of your, say, emails that you've sent out in the last 30 days, whether it's an automation sequence or an actual campaign that you've sent out, you can see who has not opened your emails. And it's okay if they don't open one or two, but if literally in the last 30 to 60 days, they've not opened a single one of the emails that you've sent them, delete them from your list. They're doing you no good. I mean, to say you have 1,000 subscribers, well, that's just blowing smoke, because subscribers are there to help you earn money as a blogger and to help bring traffic to your page. So if they're not even clicking or opening your emails, then they're wasted space. And so I tend to go through every now and then and purge. I actually have 2 blogs that I use this for, and each of them have separate lists and separate emails. And I go through every couple of months and I scrub it. And so I just got down to 752. And so then it's going to be a while before I hit that 1,000 mark and have to actually start paying for it. So I'm always looking for ways to save money. Okay, so enough about that. Inside here, some of you already use this. I know I've talked to a few of you. I am going to just use this one as an example. So here is, we're going to do one in this post as an example. I'm going to actually show you how to add it. And so we are going to free stock photos. This is what I'm giving away to get people to give me their email. You know, there's a ton of places that you can get free stock images. I actually have a page in my resource library that lists all the places that I got my free stuff before I actually paid for a subscription. And it's all really pretty, especially if you're, a woman and want feminine photos with, floral or business or whatever. There's a lot of places that you can get them for free. So I made a list of it, and now I use that as my opt-in. And so this box is not actually what's going to show up. I don't have this actually live right now. I would probably change this here to say, enter your email below and access my list of, I don't know how many is on. I'm just going to say 20 places to get amazing free stock images for your blog. And that's it. I would probably, so you can change your design here. Any of this stuff you can color coordinate. You just click on that and click on the color. And if I wanted to change the button, I try to make everything match my blog theme as far as the color scheme. But for this, for time's sake, we're just going to kind of go with this. Okay, so we're going to save that. And now over here, once they enter their email address, then it's going to automatically send them this email. And it's going to be a confirm that you want to get this thing email. And so, you know, a nice pretty header. Yes, I want in. I hate the word subscribe. Everyone should know that. Nobody likes to subscribe to anything because that sounds so, you know, permanent, and you've got to want something from me in return. So choose your words in more of a way to make them excited. Yes, I want in. I say click the button above to confirm that you want access to Girl Bosses Rock blogging and business resources. Well, that's what they're wanting. They're wanting to grow their blog. So I don't tell them to subscribe to my list. I say, hey, if you want in, click the button above. So once they click that button, then they'll immediately get another email that's, again, has my logo. And it says, woohoo, you are in. As promised, here's a link to my blogging resources. Just click below and enter the password. And this isn't actually the password. XYZ123 to get in. And then I made this bold in a different color. And so they know they'll click this box here, or this hyperlinked word, and it will go straight to my library. And my library is password protective, and so I'm giving them the actual password right there. And then I just tell them to be on the lookout for more great resources. Over the next few weeks, I will be sending them, you know, stuff or whatever. Kind of give them a heads up to, you know, be on the lookout. Make sure to check their spam folder or whatever. All right, so we're going to save that. Now, how do we get all this into your blog? All right, so we're going to go back to the subscribe form. Now, I use Canva. It's a free program. If you don't use Canva, you should. There is a paid version. I think it's like, I don't know, $12 a month or something. You don't need the paid version. With all the free graphics that you can get out there, you don't need to pay for the upgrades that the upgraded version provides. Everything in here that you see was done with the paid, or with the free version, sorry. So you simply go in, create something, you know, add it. If you don't know how to use Canva, I will be making another tutorial soon on how to use it. But I've already saved an image, and so it's not going to make any sense in relation to this blog post or the opt-in form, but I'm just going to add it to show you how to add it. And so it's this image here, you know, it was saved to my desktop. I uploaded it. So now we're going to click on it. And this is just like adding any other image to your blog post. But this is making that image an opt-in form. All right, so we're going to insert it here. Now we're going to click on it and click on this little pencil. And we're going to come over here to our thing, and then this form URL, you're going to grab, copy that, and you're going to change this here to custom URL. Erase what's there and post or plug in your landing page, web form landing page, and hit update. So now let's update this. And so when we click on this page, someone lands on this and they scroll down. Again, this is a Christmas post, but I'm just showing you how to add the opt-in form. Here's the image. And so when they click on it, it's going to take them right to that form. Enter their email, bam, they get an email to their inbox. It says confirm, and then the next email gives them whatever it is they're asking for. Okay, so let me show you one over here that I have. Now, when you're using this as an opt-in, you want to put a call to action on it. So, you know, I just kind of use that one for podcasts, but you know, if it's giving them free stock images like what mine is, I would maybe have, you know, one of them on here, and then, you know, access my library now, or get your stock photos now, get your free stock images now. Give them a call to action. You can even add this little circle thingy around it to make it look like a button. And bam, there's your opt-in form. It's simply an image that you hyperlinked to your ugly form, basically, because, you know, honestly, this is kind of ugly. I have it in one of my blog posts. So there it is there. If you choose to do it this way, don't just leave it this color. Make it mesh with your color scheme so it doesn't look out of place and so salesy. Again, I use this simply for, this is one of my very first blog posts to get people to join my tribe. And honestly, I've just been too lazy to go back and change it because it's actually been working for me. Another thing too, aside from putting them here in your in the text of your blog post, all of these here, these little images here, created in Canva, they are all opt-ins as well. When you click on some of them, you know, what it goes to is actually a page that I've created, not a post, but a page that looks like a blog post that lists all of my resources for whatever that is. Like this one's for all of my affiliate programs to join. And so in order to get that, you won't find that anywhere on the blog. The only way to get to it is by giving me the email. And so the same thing when you add it in Customize to your sidebar, you simply add the hyperlink to it. And that way when they click on it, again, this pops up, or for whatever it is. You can make one of these for each one of them. And so that is basically how you would use Canva to create an image and then link it to your opt-in form from MailerLite or whatever mail service program that you're using. Some of the paid services, I think like ConvertKit and things like that, have some more advanced ones, and that's great. I mean, I just try to go with the least expensive thing possible. And this has worked wonders for me. Now, the other thing that I do, I actually use Optinmonster. And again, I think I showed y'all this a minute ago. And Optinmonster allows me to make these beautiful, larger and more detailed forms. And you actually, it'll show up here to where you can do it straight from your dashboard in your blog, not have to go to a whole nother page. But I use them to add in almost, well, actually, I think every single one of my blog posts has them. Let's see, let's go to home here. Try to wrap this up real quick, trying to keep these videos under 15 minutes. And I have a few different ones. So I have ones that can be used on any post, and then I have one specific to whatever that post is about. So if it's about business or if it's a blogging related. And I added these to here just to show you two different ones, but both of these aren't normally on here. So if they want access to my blogger's toolbox, this is one of my stock images that I just added some words to. Color coordinated it to match my theme. Here's another one, free tools and resources. You know, it's just worded a different way. And so these are really great. I'm telling you, if you offer downloads as a freebie, say you make planners or templates or flashcards or whatever, instead of just saying, hey, get my free flashcards, enter your email, add an image of it. Even if it's not the actual flashcard, images do a lot more to draw attention and make it look more enticing. So that's it. Those are the two ways. I will leave a link to Optinmonster, and I will do a video on how to actually connect Optinmonster to make them show up on your page in another video. But I just kind of wanted to show you, for those that use MailerLite, how to make your opt-ins more enticing and how to expand from just doing the one single one in your blog post to other places on your blog, like your sidebar. You can even, any of these up here in your navigation menu, like my Profitable Bloggers Toolbox, actually goes to a lead page, a landing page that I created in Canva. And so it tells them what are they going to get if they give me their email address. Even better, because, you know, if I'm going to give me my email address, what's in it for me? And so I made this, and so all they have to do is enter their stuff here, and bam, the return email that they get has the password and the link to access it. So there you go. Excuse me. If you have any questions, just post it in the comments or send me a message on the blog. But I hope this was super helpful, because, you know, the more subscribers that you can get that are really interested in what you're offering, the better you'll be able to start monetizing and bringing in more blog income. All right, talk to you guys later.